You're watching by Wilson Management.
Welcome back. The following portion of Good Business San Diego is sponsored by Epigenetics for Global Impact. Today we welcome Lisa Thomas. She is an international mentor and keynote speaker who has dedicated her career to guiding individuals to profound personal and professional breakthroughs. Lisa will be hosting a masterclass this summer called The New Horizon in Transformational Healing. We'll give you a preview today and information on how you can sign up for this online masterclass. Lisa, welcome.
Hi, I am grateful to be here.
Thank you. I know that you say that we can inherit what you call emotional DNA.
Correct.
So how does that get passed down to us?
All right. Well, we have our DNA helix. That's our physical DNA.
Right.
That's what makes us 5'6" or 6'8", right?
Yeah, right, okay.
And we can't change the color of our eyes or our height, but how our DNA expresses itself is through our emotional epigenetics. Through epigenetics, it's our emotional DNA, and it's based on the life experiences of those that have come before us. So if our ancestors, experienced trauma, right, that trauma is passed down through our cellular memory.
Right. So we can bring this into our lives even though it's not a matter of what it is that we're doing day by day. It's really what it is that's in our emotional DNA.
It is, and we inherit good things. We inherit our gifts and our talents from our ancestor, but we also inherit their fears and their phobias, their false beliefs, their money stories. We inherit money stories from our ancestors, and so we inherit both the good and the bad.
So this can impact you financially?
It will innately do that. It will hold you back financially. It can.
And so is there a way that we can kind of purge ourselves of that or reframe what it is that we have in our emotional DNA? We're not stuck with it for all of our lives, are we?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, we are not stuck with it. We can reframe how we feel about things and how we show up. But let's say inherited scarcity, for example. It could be an inherited scarcity around money and the belief around money. So if we have $5 in the bank account, we could have fear that money's running out. But we could also have a deep fear of money running out if we had $5 million in the bank. It's that innate fear that money will run out. We can have scarcity of time, scarcity of opportunities. So scarcity can play out in our lives and limit us on who we should become or who we want to become.
And also it restricts you from the opposite of scarcity being abundance.
Exactly.
But you can do that. You can turn the mindset of scarcity around.
Absolutely.
So how do you do that when you're working with people?
I do it through the subconscious. The subconscious knows everything. It knows who we are before we were born. It knows everything that we've experienced in our life, and it understands what we've inherited. And in science, it's called an informational tag. And an informational tag can get turned on at any time in our life, and it can also be turned off. So we have this ability to reprogram our emotional DNA.
Right. And you're going to be talking more about this in your master class. Give us some details on that and how it is that we get involved.
It's a full-on 6-hour workshop, live with me.
Very thorough.
It's very thorough. You'll learn how to identify your inherited patterns, and you'll learn how to release them and how to replace them with positive thoughts, and integrate that in. It's a powerful class.
Very transformational, and again, very detailed if you're spending 6 hours doing this.
It is.
And the best way to do this, go to your website, sign up, and it's coming up in July, I believe,
It is. Yeah. It's coming up July 19th, and you can go to Instagram, which is Lisa Thomas Global, and find out about that, too.
Okay. Lisa, great to meet you.
Thank you.
Best of luck with the master class. Thanks for the information. Okay, you can go online to Lisa's website, LisaThomasEnergyHealing.com, I believe is the one that we had up for you, LisaThomasEnergyHealing.com. Preceding portion of Good Business San Diego was sponsored by Epigenetics for Global Impact. We'll be right back.